Scorpio, a very warm welcome. My name's Drew. This is Modern Tarot. This is your monthly reading, guys, for the month of November 2024. So those of you that are new here, a really warm welcome. And for those of you that are subscribed and visited this channel before, welcome back. Hope you guys are doing well, and we're going to see what's going down for you for the month. I know that last month was, you were on the precipice of change. There were certain projects that weren't really happening, and they were slowly coming to fruition. Maybe you've taken some steps, on those projects or whatever you were doing, Scorpio, throughout the month of October. And happy birthday to any of you. I know it's Scorpio season. Happy birthday to all of those Scorpios out there celebrating their birthdays this month. So without further ado, Scorpio. Bottom of the deck, getting over some kind of betrayal. Okay, doesn't have to be love. It could be friends and family. Could be somebody at a distance with the chariot here. Friends, family, siblings, colleagues, anything like that, okay? Maybe something went down where you felt a little bit betrayed, okay? And you might not have deserved that. So I commiserate with you, Scorpio, if you're going through that. All right, central issue, all right? Center of your reading is the Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay, Nine of Cups in the upright, guys, talks about, happiness, all right? Then it's the Ten of Cups. So central issue, you're not that happy at the moment, Scorpio. And the challenge is some kind of a burden, all right? We're going to go deeper with this reading, guys, so stick with me. All right, so some kind of a burden, Scorpio, has made you feel a little bit unhappy. And the reason why it's all happening is things seem to be stuck. Your life might seem to be, and this seems to be a repetitive thing for you over the last couple of months, Scorpio. Things might be a little bit stagnant. Things might not be moving the way that you wanted them to move, in work, in love, in life, okay? In the recent past, what's your mood throughout November, Scorpio? Focus on your blessings, all right? Recent past, Sun in reverse, okay? Something you might have been dealing with a Leo, or a Leo might have been significant in your life. But in the recent past, something didn't really make you that happy. And you're focused on burdens, Scorpio. What's going down with you throughout this month? I want you to have a great month, and you're not helping me here. All right, so your focus is at burdens, all right? But it's the 10, Scorpio. You're nearly there. If you look at this dude here, he's so close to the village with his 10 wands, okay? You've gone through the worst of it, okay? And home is just there in the distance, Scorpio. So persevere, please. All right. What you don't see coming, all right? Truly letting go of the past, all right? With the Six of Cups here in reverse. Six of Cups in the upright, it's all about reminiscing. And, that can cause you to feel unhappy and a little bit sad. Living too much in the past causes depression, right? Living too much in the future is anxiety. So it seems like, what you don't see coming is really relinquishing your past this month, all right? Which is great work. Your energetic field, all right? Your energy, Scorpio, it's brilliant. Queen of Pentacles, she nurtures, she's got her shit together. She's working on her finances. She also nurtures the home. She's not flamboyant. She's graceful. Okay, so your energy is great. Okay, and people will warm to you, and people will love to be around you, Scorpio. Okay, outside influences, Tower in reverse. Okay, so trying to avoid tower moments, trying to avoid conflict. Some of you, maybe someone let you down. You felt a little bit betrayed, but you're not really speaking up about it. You're trying to avoid to make the situation worse, okay? In your fears, Ten of Pentacles, all right? So some of you, it is to do around the home, money, relationships that you're not doing as well as you would like, or you aspire to be, all right, financially. That's in your fears. And the outcome, Five of Swords. So Five of Swords talks about conflict, guys, all right? This could be conflict within yourself. It could be conflict without, within, without. So just be careful that you don't get into any arguments this month. Try to, and sometimes we can get into arguments, guys, by avoiding tower moments, it's almost like a form of people pleasing. Like, I don't want to rock the boat, not going to say anything, and that ends up worse, I've seen it happen so many times where people try to please everybody and they end up pleasing nobody. Just be careful of any people pleasing or avoidance of elephants in the room this month, Scorpio. You know, if it's on your mind, speak it with the most grace you can, in the most gracious way you can, in order to, ease some of those burdens that you might be feeling this month. Why are you the nine of, we're going to clarify now, guys, all right, get to the bottom of this. Why are you the nine of cups in reverse, okay? Feeling of discontent and not really happy. Some of you, don't be hitting the bottle to soothe your aching soul. The nine of cups in reverse can actually mean that. Okay, yeah, so look, Scorpio, it seems to be something to do with finances, okay? You're not where you want to be financially, okay? And the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, it's the dog, the cat, the home, the car, the picket fence, a nice neighborhood, all those kind of things. Yeah, you're not happy with your financial situation. Maybe it's a bit burdensome for you, right now. Okay, and tell me more. You've got the nine and you've got the 10 of wands here. So you are coming to the end of whatever it is, Scorpio. I just want you to be patient this month, throughout November. Rome wasn't built in a day, but you weren't on that job, Scorpio. Okay, so look, the challenge is the nine of wands, which is, it's burdens, so you are burdened, and you want to let them go. You want to let those burdens go. And, sometimes when we hold on too tightly, like we don't feel that we have enough finances or whatever, and we hold on so tightly. Money's an energy. We've got to put it out there to get it back. So by holding on will make you feel left out in the cold and even worse. So, don't be afraid to spend. I mean, don't get into debt, but don't be afraid to treat yourself as though you've got it in the bank already. Form of manifestation, right? Hanged Man. So that's the reason why it's all happening. A bit of stagnancy and things not really moving forward. Some of you might be looking for different perspectives on your situation, throughout the month of November. Why is the Hanged Man here for Scorpio for November? Right, two have come out there, guys. Okay, so Scorpio, things might be stagnant. If you're in relationships, things might seem a little bit stagnant, and you find it hard to move away from someone that you have a lot of attraction for. Okay, but maybe your significant other, your partner, for those of you in relationships, right? Things might have got a little bit stagnant. Some of you might be so focused on money and work and those kind of things, and the fun has dropped out a little bit, and it's made you a little bit unhappy. But it's life, right? Life gets in the way sometimes. So, just be patient this month. You do have attraction for this person. You find it hard to move away from them, distance yourself from them, even though things are a little bit stagnant. Okay? What did make you happy in the past? And we have the sun in reverse. It's so hot in Bali today. It's like, I think we had storms last night, and I think it's going to get somewhere along those lines again today. All right, so some of you are dealing with the Capricorn here. We've got the devil energy, okay? Yeah, in the recent past, maybe this Capricorn affected your moods and made you a little bit unhappy, all right? It doesn't have to be toxic, it could just be life got in the way. Capricorns love money and they love their finances and to focus on work. Some of them might be, so focused on work, they've kind of forgotten about you and things have got a little bit stagnant. So it happens in relationships, okay? Your focus is this burden of the Ten of Wands. Okay. Right, so Scorpio, your focus is... maybe you feel that your partner's burdened, okay? And you might be a little bit fearful that they want to end things with you, okay? Doesn't look like the case as these cards are coming out here, Scorpio. But your focus is to change a cycle here with the world, okay? Some of you could be, living overseas with the world here or traveling. Some of you. I'm reading for many people. Okay, So you're burdened by old cycles, and it's kind of like you might be focused on someone that might be a little bit closed off, and they're probably closed off by the looks of these cards that they're really focused on their career right now, and their career might be getting in the way of, you two. All right, just for some of you. All right, I'm reading for many people here, but your energy looks good. The Queen of Pentacles. Tell me more. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, even though you might have felt a little bit of disappointment by the stagnancy and things are going down in your love life, Scorpio, or life in general, you're opening up again to nurturing situations. Okay, so you might have, yeah, you might have kind of pulled back and got a little bit defensive about things, and you're slowly opening up again. All right, to change the state and to move into a new cycle with the world here. As your focus. Outside influences, Tower in reverse. Okay, towers moments can be great, they can be awful, but we can't help them from happening. We can try to avoid them, but okay. So what we've got here, outside influences. It talks about avoiding a disaster. Okay, even though things didn't go in your favor, or you don't feel like destiny or luck is on your side right now, you are moving ahead and you do have options, Scorpio. That can be work, that can be other streams of income. I don't want you to lose hope and get totally bogged down with, and have the blinkers on thinking this is the only way I'm going to make money. Use your creative side. Scorpios are amazing creative people. Use your creative side, to think of other streams of income here with the Seven of Cups here, and you will move forward with that. The Chariot's there, so things are happening behind the scenes. I think for you, Scorpio, you just got to keep it together this month. Ten of Pentacles. Why is that your fear? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Why is that Scorpio's fear? Scorpio, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? Right, I'm not taking these, but these ones come out face up, guys. So your fears is that you won't be able to manifest, the Ten of Pentacles, the finances and the standard of living that you really aspire, you want, and you're fearing to communicate about your financial worries, and then we got the Lovers in reverse and the Ace of Cups. So it's almost like, you might go through bouts of, do I love this person? Is this right for me? The Ace of Cups there, that's a brand new beginning in love again. So it might actually seem like you might have major ups and downs right throughout November, but don't fear, what you're thinking this month. Count your blessings, not your, what's the word? Count your blessings, not the bad stuff, basically. Don't, the curses. Don't, count your blessings, not your curses. The outcome is the Five of Swords. What is this all about? All right, so look, Scorpio, the outcome is you might have some kind of a conflictual conversation. It doesn't have to be aggressive, right, or toxic or anything like that. But you might have some kind of, harsh words, which will clear the air and bring you out of disappointment. Okay, so be open to communications, even though it might get a little bit tough and a little bit tricky. You can get through this. I don't see endings or anything here. I want to know more about the recent past. Tell me more about the recent past. Okay, look, a card really flipped out. Why is it always such an unnecessary struggle? So, it might be to do with finances, and finances haven't been that great. And it's taken a toll on your relationships, okay? So that could be, your friends. You can't get to see them as much as you'd like because, you're under the cosh with money and financial restraints. these three here, I'm just wondering whether, yeah, like it seems to me that life has got in the way slightly. Okay, it could be you, could be your partner, or whoever you're dealing with. But life gets in the way sometimes. Work takes precedence, and at the detriment to relationships. So we just have to try and find that balance. There's one here. I want to reach out, but totally unsure of the reception I would get. Now, automatically, I'm drawn up to this conversation in the outcome, which could potentially, get a little bit heated, but it's there to clear the air. And sometimes it's good to have those kind of conversations, those tough conversations, Scorpio. So, all in all, I think it's a month of being creative with your options, when it comes to work. Things will move forward, Scorpio, and I think your year, this year, has been, 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, or 1 step back, so it's small increments of change, throughout the months. But it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look sinister. I think you're going to have a month full of growth, all right? Certainly with communication here. Somebody might have betrayed you, which might have disappointed you. I mean, that could be family, friends, which was unjust for you. Hopefully they see the error of their ways. If it's about love, Scorpio, I'm going to give you a message for love. And then I'm going to wrap it up with some, positive messages for you throughout the month. So, Scorpio, I'm going to take that one. It really wants to come out, guys. Okay, give your relationship a chance. As I say, look, Scorpio, have this, have this communication, this conversation. It might be difficult, but you're going to clear the air, and you're going to find out what the lowdown is, And don't be scared. Don't try to avoid tower moments, because they will come anyway. Right, positive message for you now. Positive messages, my dear Scorpios. Messages to leave you for this month. Scorpio. There you go. Journaling. All right. Do you journal, Scorpio? If not, it's very cathartic. I mean, I swear by journaling, it just frees up your mind, stops the rumination, and we can, allow more space within our neural pathways or whatever for new inspiration. And, maybe that's what you need to do when it comes to your options regarding, income streams and things like that. Journaling, write down how you're feeling. This will help you release anger, confusion, and self-doubt. So, before you have this conversation, maybe take a coffee, go out and chill out in nature or whatever. Take a journal with you, write down your concerns and doubts, and try to formulate that into some kind of a brainstorming if you're in partnerships, and see how you guys can, kind of work it out. Relationships take work, right? They're not all rainbows and butterflies. They do take work, and sometimes we can become complacent, and before we know it, resentment builds in, and then, we start drifting apart. So, have those difficult conversations, and don't try to avoid tower moments this month, Scorpio. So I hope that helped. My name's Drew. This is Modern Tarot. If you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe. It means the world to me and the channel. Helps me to continue to create free content like this for you. Scorpio, in the meantime, have an amazing month. Have those difficult conversations, and I'll see you back here for another reading. Okay, take care. Bye now.